What's going on, guys? So real quick, I want to make this video about how to put dowels into your oil galleys from your Generation 4 DOD blocks. And basically, I kind of was looking around and I couldn't find this, so I figured I'd make a video. There is one video on YouTube that I found that has this on there, and that's where I got the idea from. So figured I'd make a quick video about it as well, just in case, you know, it's not very common, I don't think. But essentially what it is you buy this gear. I got it from TIMKEN, Engineered Bearings and Accessories. The part number, and I'll put it in the description, is LM603049. I got this on Amazon for $12. So this is dope. Basically what you do is you cut the cage open with some tin snips, pry it back, and you get the roller bearings out of there. And you just basically, the bearings are slightly tapered, obviously, which is pretty cool. I got this one stuck in there right now, but, oh, there we go. So the bearings are slightly tapered. They're steel, and they fit into these perfectly snug, just like that. And then what you do is really straightforward. You just take your hammer and ping it in. And we got that just barely underneath, and that's it. You block them all off. It's literally that easy. I think it's better than drilling and tapping it. I think it's better than the BTR ones. I just don't really love those. I like how this is really clean, sits completely flush. You can throw a stock, you know, a DOD delete cover on this. So we're still going to have the O-rings on there on all of them. So we're still going to go with that as well. But this just adds that extra protection, because my theory is over time, I really feel like those rings that are on there, I 100%, you're going to get oil over time that's going to break the barrier of those O-rings, those rubber O-rings. And even if it's not much, it might be a little bit, and why not just take the extra precaution to make sure no oil can even get to that point by that point, and just to extend the life of the motor just by taking those extra precautions. So we're going to do it from both angles. We're going to dowel it like I did here, throw the DOD delete cover on top of it, and just basically send it. So I like the idea of this because the oil comes up. Once if you didn't have these and you just did the O-ring, my theory is, and I think this is true with a lot of gaskets, is once the oil gets to this point, it's always up here kind of flirting with this surface, trying to get over those O-rings. So once it already gets up to that point, you kind of already lost the battle. So for me, putting a dowel in there and making sure it can't even approach this, and then if any does over a long period of time, you know, then you have the O-rings, but it's going to keep your oil pressure up high immediately. It's going to stop it, which I think is great. It's nicely tapered. It fits in really, really well. And even with heat cycles, you know, that's never going to work its way down. And if you have a cover on there, it sure as hell should never work its way up this way. So I don't see a chance where this ever is able to come out of here, even though you got steel and aluminum expanding at different rates with heat cycles. So I think it's a bulletproof way to do it. It's dead easy. $12 on Amazon. I'll put the link in the description, or not the link, but I'll put the part number in the description, and you can get it on there too. And this goes for pretty much any Generation 4, or, you know, even the newer stuff that have those oil galleys. If you're trying to delete it on there, it's all pretty much the same. So just thought I'd share that with you. This is nothing super groundbreaking. People have done this for a long time. But I just thought, you know, I'd make a quick video on kind of my theory on it, and the fact that it was actually kind of hard for me to find, and maybe it's not a super commonplace for some of the newbies trying to rebuild these like me. Just getting that information out there and make another video on it, I think is good. So, you know, naturally people might come across it and it'll save their day. This totally saved mine. So appreciate it, guys. I'll see you on the next one.